as many of you may know, Freedom Fridays was launched last year, around about September, about 6 months ago.
And I think today is actually the very last Freedom Friday that we celebrate before Freedom Day. We're celebrating 20 years of democracy on Sunday, so this is actually quite an auspicious occasion, and I'm very honored to be here with you, Jill.
The point of Freedom Friday, it's not about politics, it's about people. Each one of us in this room is a custodian for democracy and freedom in South Africa. It's not about words on a piece of paper. It's not about people sitting in offices. It's the Constitution. The Constitution guides each one of us. And at the end of the day, keeping our democracy and our freedoms alive and living it every day belongs to each and every one of you. It doesn't matter where you are. Be grateful for the road we've traveled and the future that we will have. If we all join hands and work together, there are no challenges that we cannot overcome.
The bones of Nelson Mandela are vibrating. The bones of Oliver Tambo are vibrating. The bones of Steve Biko are vibrating. We have Kumbula now, Krizani. Responsibility is our trademark. The rise and the fall of this nation depends on us. Without you and me, this nation is valueless. Long live South Africa, long live. Long live Africa, long live. Hayvan basam South Africa near Tandidawa.
This partnership between the Department of Arts and Culture, GCIS, Proudly South African, and Lead South Africa was launched last year as a run-up to the 27th of April, the Freedom Friday initiative. But let's make sure that we continue the celebrations for the rest of the year. We have to share the South African story. Please make sure that on the 7th of May you go out and vote. Whether you wear a yellow t-shirt, a blue t-shirt, a white t-shirt, or a red beret, make sure you go out and you vote. Because as much as we want to whinge and complain, we have no reason to complain if we don't exercise our democratic right to vote.
And when we celebrate, let us remember that 20 years ago, when you walk in today past all those soldiers, today they are a People's Defence Force. 20 years ago, they were defending a different South Africa and a different part, and they were used against the South Africans. When we look around, we see the change.
And yes, South Africa is a better place to live in. As you can see, when I woke up this morning and I thought, what can I wear? And I thought, this describes how I feel.
Particularly for the young people and our children, for them to know that there are people like Solomon Mahlangu who, facing death, he said this, and I want you to remember this, Banabaka. It says, tell my people I love them. And as we celebrate 20 years of freedom, it's important that we remember that this freedom was never for free.